Hello, hello, everybody. Good afternoon. 1:20 after 1:20 in the afternoon, and it's 103 degrees right now. Not too bad, but over 100. That time again. Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Be right back. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Time again. Here we go. 103 degrees today. Yeah, I worked a 12-hour shift yesterday. Well, got up early today. Had that doctor's appointment. Got the results from the sonogram of my heart. Doctor says everything's good. Says running like a teenager. Yeah, the good thing is he said I don't need a stress test because it's yeah, no need for a stress test, he said. Since everything's pumping good, valves are opening and closing, blood flow is good. He told me the range of the blood flow, a certain amount of mine's right in the middle. So it's all good, all good. It's nice and sunny outside, blue skies, a little hazy around by the mountains and stuff. But other than that, it's nice blue skies, no clouds in the skies, no rain, no humidity, just a bunch of heat. You might get humidity from the fields and when they water them, but that's about it. Yep. We're just watching the Iron Dog here, Justin, My Animal House show right now. I don't know if they're still on. They were on. So good news from the doctor. Don't have to worry. Just gotta keep exercising and moving around, and yeah, I gotta start doing the treadmill here. We got a treadmill at home, but been busy. Don't have another doctor's appointment till November. Yeah, they're gonna do some blood tests just to make sure everything's good there too. Hopefully everything's good. We'll see. Yeah, so everybody, check out my community tab. Go check out my channel list. Check out my family and friends list. Make sure go check out all those amazing channels. You know, go check out those channels like James Guy. Go check out Iron Dog and Justin. Go check out Justin and Trish. They have the My Animal House. Go check out Kurtwood. Go check out Derek's Reptiles. He does interviews. Go check out Terry and Trish. I mean Terry and geez. Now I forgot his wife's name. No, got a blank. Keisha. Jeez. Yeah, Terry and Keisha on Keys Constrictors. Go check them out. You're gonna have a big giveaway here pretty soon. They broke the 1,000 subscribers, and I believe they're getting monetized too because they already had the hours. You know, they've been putting a bunch of hours. So yeah, go check out Keys Constrictors. Go check out KY. Go check out TNT Balls. Go check out Mark the Spider Guy. Go check out Spider Mom. Go check out Sherry Madcat. She's trying to break 300. She's like at 275, I think. She's gonna be doing a giveaway. Give it a minute out. There goes the internet. Come on, internet. Okay. I think we're good right now, but there's still more of this bad in and out here. Get out of the way. These crazy people want to speed. I mean, I'm already going to speed limit 70 miles an hour. This guy wants to fly. Look at him. Oh, well, he's from Arizona. You know, he's in a hurry. Got to get back to Arizona. Yeah. He's flying like an eagle. We'll see how many more dummies are driving today. But yeah, and the tarantula out in the wild still hasn't opened up. But I don't know if maybe some of them have sneaked out because there's a lot of little holes all over the place. Like, you know, when babies go and make their own little home somewhere. Maybe. I mean, I haven't seen anything. But they're digging a hole like deep into the ground, you know. Try to get away from the heat. You know, it's like over 100 degrees outside. You want to go down deep in the ground, you know, where it's cooler. You know, I don't know how much cooler it is, but yeah. So I fixed the blower motor on the car that went out on Saturday. I fixed it that same day. Yeah, I fixed it that same day, and now I got cold air again, man. It was crazy that day. All of a sudden, poof, no air, no air coming out. Come on, guy. Let's see how good he knows how to. Yeah, see, this guy knows how to merge. Perfect. The way it's supposed to go into the freeway, man. Don't slow down. Just speed up. You're going into the freeway. You want to go into faster speeds. Yep. So today is Tuesday, but it's my Friday, so I'll be off the next 2 days. And I don't really have any appointments, so that's the good thing. I can relax, do whatever I have to do. I gotta clean up. I gotta clean up some more. You know, I gotta clean up some more areas in the house. Slowly but surely, start getting rid of stuff that's trash that should have been thrown a while back. Just haven't had a chance to. Yeah. Then I should by next year I should be able to clean it up more because I'll have more time. I'll only be working 3 days instead of 5 days. So I'll get 4 days off. Yeah, 4 days off better than 2 days. Yep. So yeah, welcome everybody. I guess the chat wasn't loading for some reason. I don't know why. Could be the internet. You know, over there in that part. Welcome whoever's here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share out the live. Yeah, so check out all those amazing channels that I told you about. And there's a lot of channels on my list also. Check out my community tab and check out all the channels there. Like Venus Martinez, got Tony Diecast, got Zelda. He's from Indonesia. He has Hot Wheels. Check out Catfish Terry. He does giveaways, he fishes, he does all kinds of stuff on his channel. Plays music, he also does hand painted little miniature paints. He sent me some another. I got two of his artworks. Plus, he sent me some guitar picks. Look at this guy, Jesus. You know, people just want to cause accidents here. More idiot drivers, I guess. Let's see, I'm on the slow lane here. Stay away from these idiots. know, this guy, he's like, oh, let me see, he wants to change lanes. He wants to fly. He wants to fly. Come on. No, you want to fly, guy. Change lanes here. Past the semi. Yeah, look at him. Wants to get in the other lane. Go for it, dude. Go for it. Change lanes. No, he's gonna stay in the other lane. You got a red light up ahead. You want to fly? Yeah, it's green light. Green light. Come on, let's go. Move, move, move. Step on it. Step on it. Change lanes. Yeah. So, yeah, the tarantula out in the wild. It's not opened up its door yet. I hope it's not dead, but you never know. They can die, get stuck in a mold or something. But maybe it had babies and it's been hiding all this time. It could be. I mean, probably waiting for all the babies to get real big in order to open the door to let them out. Been seeing a lot of jackrabbits. Got a video coming out here soon. Let's see, what's today? Today's the 6th. Is it the 6th of July? No, 5th of July. Today's the 5th of July, so about another five days, I think, or 4 days. I got another video coming out. Yeah. Yeah, we got jackrabbits out there. I see about 3 of them all the time. Then there's the coyote mom with their 2 babies. And also, yeah, so that dead snake, that one that I found at work that got ran over at work, yeah, I fed it to the coyote, so that way it won't go to waste, it died for a good cause, I guess. It became a meal. Yeah, so, yeah, so they been seeing some coyotes. Yeah, more of the desert life is coming to life out there. Pretty soon we'll start seeing more animals, more insects, more lizards. I haven't seen the rattlesnake. There was supposedly a rattlesnake around there too. One of the other guards saw it. So maybe I'll get a chance to see it, take pictures and video of it too. We'll see. Yep. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the live. Let's change. Get out of the fast lane here, go to the slow lane. I mean, I'm going the speed limit, and all these people want to fly. They're in such a hurry. They're in hurry. Gotta get there. Running late. No, that's why I always leave early. Want to leave myself enough time to get there. It's a 45-minute to 50-minute drive, and I usually give myself at least an hour and 20 minutes, or an hour and 15 minutes, or an hour and 10 minutes. That way I don't have to rush in case there's any hiccups. Look at this guy. I mean, come on. So much room up ahead. Why do you change lanes right in front of me? Yeah, and the car right in front of him. Jesus. I don't know, people today. Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of retire partially. Can't fully retire. Can't afford it. Got too many things to do still. You know, especially if I have to buy another vehicle or whatever. I mean, I gotta fix the Mustang. I finished paying off the AC. I finished paying off the restrooms, are the two showers. Right there was a total of about little over $17,000. You know, but it was a good investment. You know, my wife needed a handicap shower. You know, because she had that stroke last year. You know, in May. In case nobody knew. Yeah, in May of 28th of last year, she had a stroke, but the only thing that she lost was her sight. So she could still move, walk, talk, eat, speak. Everything is fine, except she can't see. You know, so that's about it. That's the only thing. You know, she still has to get used to walking, not being afraid to walk. You know, whenever she puts on shoes, you know, because she can't feel the floor. When you're barefooted, you can feel the floor kind of where you're going. Plus, she has her little walker, you know, that way if she runs into something, she'll run into it with the walker and not her toes. But then she likes to walk without it sometimes. And I keep telling her, "Come on, babe, grab your toy, grab your little cart, because you're gonna stub your toe on the bed." You know, I mean, we haven't moved the room. You know, it's all been the same way. You know, for 20 something years, 26 years hasn't moved. So she knows where everything's at, kind of in the room and the bathroom. But yeah, so how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody had a great 4th of July. Look at that truck up ahead, swerving over the white line there. I don't know. Look at there he goes again. He's not paying attention. I don't know. This guy's not paying attention. Get out. Go ahead of him. He's probably playing with his phone or something. Or is he falling asleep? I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. But you never know. Some of these drivers are old, man. Yeah, man. There's this one driver that delivers rental equipment to us. I thought he was in his 60s, man. He tells me he's in his 80s. And he still hasn't retired. Because he can't afford to retire. His wife is disabled too. He says he can't afford it because insurance is too expensive. Which is so true. You know, and Medicare and Medi-Cal, they don't cover very much. You know, if you're on any of those programs, you know, you make too much money, you don't qualify. Because now when since they raised the minimum wage, you know, now if you have 2 adults in the house that are working full time, you're going to be making over $60,000 a year, which pretty much, you know, for 3 people, I think it's you have to make under $43,000 to qualify for programs. So, you know, it's crazy, but yeah. But yet you go to San Diego area, over there, low income is 60,000 and below. And that was like maybe 15 years ago. Now it's probably even higher. You know, I mean, look at the gas prices and everything. Everything is expensive nowadays. But at the mall, I saw there was an ad at the mall here. They have steaks, T-bone steaks for I think it's 20 T-bone steaks for $40. So I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's wonder how big the steaks are. You know, might be tiny T-bone steaks. You know, they're not the capital T steaks. They're the little T. But you know, it's just that everything is. You know what it is. Somebody bought a bunch of beef. They bought a whole cow probably. Because you can get a good price for a cow if you buy the whole cow and then you trim it up. You know, they don't want to sell everything. Before it goes bad, unless they have a freezer. You know, if you have a freezer, but then you don't want to put steaks in the freezer. That's the bad thing. Then it's gonna get freezer burned. You can't unless you have a big family that eats a lot of steaks. Those are pretty good deals. You know, unless you go and unless you have a restaurant and you go in there and say, oh, you go buy it with if they don't know you own a restaurant, you can buy the steaks. Of course, you're gonna sell them. You're gonna get a good if you get a good price off them. You're gonna sell them for a good price. I mean, I saw some special. I think T-bone steaks were like four something for T-bone steaks. I think 4.88 a pound. I think I saw them in Bonds. But I'm not into T-bone steaks. I like the New York steaks, the ones without the bone. The ones just got that nice thick fat piece of fat on it. You know, then you got to cook it properly. The proper way. You got to take it out of the fridge, let it get to room temperature. You go to these restaurants to go get a steak, and they make it like in 15 minutes. Unless it's a steakhouse that has a special refrigerator, that already has the steaks. They pull out so many steaks for that day, that they're gonna cook. So they know they're gonna get rid of these steaks. So, but that's the way it is. But but then you go like to Sizzler or to any of these other places, or Denny's. And they make a steak, and all of a sudden they bring it out real fast, and don't touch the plate because it's hot. Well, you know what happened? They damn microwaved it, and then they cooked it on the grill real quick, and the inside is more uncooked than the outside because they didn't cook it properly. They want to cook it too fast. Look at this guy. He's in the other lane, but yet he wants to turn. I mean, why can't you be in the other lane? He should have already been on the other lane from the beginning. I guess they can't make a turn in the lane of the other lane or something. I don't know. People that can't drive, I guess. But you know how it is. These people. You gotta teach these people how to drive, man. Yeah. It's like they got their I always say they got their license in a Cracker Jacks box. Back in the day, you get these prizes inside Cracker Jacks box. You get like a whistle, a decoder ring, bunch of nice prizes they used to have in there. It's Cracker Jacks box. When you were a kid, you liked it because and then you got like a almost looked like a diamond ring, but it was fake, of course. And then you're like, oh, a ring for my girlfriend. You know, oh man, up ahead we got a big tractor shit. So we're gonna be slowing down up ahead. Hopefully, there's not a lot of cars coming from the other side. We're gonna be going real slow here pretty soon, unless he gets off the road. You know, he's going probably under 55 miles an hour. Yeah. Yeah, come on, guys. Let's pass him up. Pass him up. Yeah. Hopefully that's the only one, but I doubt it. Usually when there's one, there's more than one. Usually like 2 or 3 of them. Or hopefully that was the first one, the front one. There's more behind it, not in front of me. We'll see, but you know, I'm not in no hurry anyways. But if it's safe to pass them, I will pass them. Yeah, so now my air conditioning is nice and fresh, and now I'm freezing. Now I know why it wasn't working as good as it should. You know, it was, you know, the blower wasn't blowing full capacity because it broke. The blades came off the motor on it, and it's like a $217 motor. But the good thing is it wasn't the original one because I replaced it in 2019 in September, and they always seem to break during the summertime. You know, they can't break in the wintertime because, of course, you know, that would be good. You know, you don't need it as much in the wintertime. But yeah, I'm like, oh man, I was driving home on Saturday, and then all of a sudden, poof, the air shut down. I was getting air, and then all of a sudden, no air, and I'm like, what? And it was like 106, 107 outside. I mean, like, oh man, I started feeling the heat. Luckily, you know, the car has a thing for the vents where you can open up the air coming in from the outside air, which will still blow through where the air conditioning is. So then I was still getting cool air while I'm on the freeway and highway. But once I got into the city, man, oh man, it was no airflow, you know, because you're not going 65, 70 miles an hour. You're only going about, you know, 30, 35 miles an hour. That's not great. But as soon as I got home, I went into town, went to the O'Reilly's and told them, hey, and hopefully they had it in stock. They did. So I had to buy it first, took it home, installed it. Less than an hour, I had a refund and everything. Got my money back. Got the $217 back that I had to put down while I took it home and repaired it. But yeah, I was like, dang. So this one should last at least 2 years. They usually last about 2 years. Yeah, I mean, they don't. The original one, let me see, 17, 18. Yeah, see, even the original blower motor only lasted 2 years because this is a 2017, 19. So see, I replaced it after 2 years. That's about what they last. You know, they work. It's too much work. You know, the heat here. I mean, you got temperatures of up to 120 degrees in the summertime. You know, that's in the shade. You know, and the road is much hotter. You know, I remember working for Kragen's back then, and then they had a container, you know, a shipping container outside, and it was where we used to put all of our overstock of oil and antifreeze and windshield washer fluid. Well, the thing got so hot in that container that the windshield washer fluid, because they had it stacked up. It says don't stack it higher than four boxes, but they had it stacked up to 5 boxes, and too much weight. The bottom two, they just collapsed, and all the other ones crushed it. They all leaked out, all a big mess. Because outside it got to about 120. Inside the container, it was easily over 140 degrees inside there. We used to have to go in there, open it up and bring in, to get more oil inside the store. But then that store closed up, and they opened up a bigger store with more room in it. And all the oil was indoors after that, air conditioned. Yeah, because it's like the trailer where I work at. It's one of those old trailers that has very, very little insulation in the walls, and they have it set at like 74 degrees inside there, and it keeps it pretty cool, but you gotta have it at 74 degrees. At my house, I got a mobile home. I got a double wide, and that thing it's got insulation underneath, in the sides, and the roof, through the whole house. So it has good insulation. So I have it set at 77, and I'm freezing inside the house. I have to put on some sweatpants or have a blanket at nighttime, because it gets too cold. In fact, for a couple of days, I was closing the vent in my room. I was just opening up the vent in the bathroom. Just with the bathroom vent, it was keeping the room cool enough. But now it's getting to the point where it's too hot, so I got to open up that room vent and let that airflow go through. But yeah, I'm glad I invested in a new air conditioning, man. It was 26 in August. It was going to be 26 years old. So it was a good investment. It cost me like $7,300, but hey, the other one already paid off. It's like I already own the mobile home, so I don't have to pay that. The only thing I got to pay for is the space and the electricity, water, and gas. So we'll see. But the only bad thing is the damn electricity went up this last I think it was last year. They raised the electricity, and man, there's a thing in the electric bill. It says ECO, I think, or something like that. That amount, it depends whatever the electricity is being sold, in the market, whatever they're buying electricity in the market. Kind of like gas, like the barrel, like how much the barrel of oil is. Same thing with electricity. So, for years, that amount was like, say, we were even getting a credit like 78 cents, or you would get charged $3, $4, $6, not bad. But all of a sudden, now, when they raised the electricity, that amount went up to $14, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50. I've had some days, some months where it was as high as $60, that amount. But yet they say, they only increased it 18%. No, they increased it more than 18%. The bill maybe increased by 18%, the whole total. But that amount, it's like way up there. I'm using less electricity this year than last year and even 2 years ago. With the old unit, I'm using less electricity, and I'm paying about $20 more than the last couple of years, the last 2 years, which tells me if it was back to the way it was before, like say the bill I just paid for my electric bill this month that just passed, which remember this one's always a month behind. So I paid May and June. So till the June of the 15th, because July, June and July I won't pay till August. So I paid $181 for electricity. But then I have the electricity, I have the house nice and cool. I mean, it cools down real quick. Gets the heat out like boom. It doesn't stay on for long. It stays on for maybe a couple of minutes and boom, it keeps it cool, and then it stays cool, nice and fresh inside the house. I have a temperature thing outside of the house, and I have a temperature inside the house. Outside the house, it shows temperature 122 degrees. Inside the house, 77 degrees. I mean, hey, the AC is working good. And then I'm replacing my filters. You got to replace those filters once a year. Once a month. Not once a year, once a month. And you know what? I've been noticing, how at first I did save some money too, because it depends on the filters you get. You know how they sell those filters supposedly, they last 3 months. Because unless you have asthma and you have allergies, then you're gonna have to get those ones that hold, that grab, they filter more stuff in the air. But if you can buy the least expensive filters and you just make sure you replace them once a month, you're better off. Your electric bill won't be as high because those other filters, since it's harder to put the air through those filters, it's going to make the air work harder too. So your fan is going to have to work harder to pull that air through those filters. See, so the less stress you put on that fan, the better it's going to be for that motor, the less electricity you're going to use. That's what I found out. So, try to get some good filters. I got them at Lowe's. I think I paid like I think they were about like three something each. So it wasn't that bad of a deal, because it's a pack of 3 for like about $10 or $11. I forget how much it was. But it was a little bit over $3 a filter, so that's not too bad, Or if you can get them from some company, there is some companies out there that'll do the automatic. You'll order them and they'll send you filters every month. Every so many months. That also, you can get them pretty low. You can get them about as low as 3 something. And they're pretty good filters. But yeah, so that's another thing. You got to keep those filters clean. That way you're and then get your air conditioning service at least once a year. But find yourself a guy that does a good job. That does good work. I like my AC guy because he does take care of me. He cleans the unit. He charges me. I think His prices went up a little bit, but it's still not too bad. I think he charged me $80, $80 or $85. He basically, checks the unit, washes out the unit, cleans out the both where the cold air is and the hot air. He washes all that out. Checks it. Now he does, of course. If it needs Freon, that's extra. And also the guy that put the air conditioning on, he's gonna give me. He gave me a free service, a free AC service for next year. So next year he's gonna service it for free, and also he gave me a warranty. I got a warranty. I think it's 3 years for parts and labor, and then I think after that, no, I think it's like 5 years. I think it's 5 years on the parts and 3 years on the parts and labor. But yeah, I mean, so he's gonna take care of me the first service, next year for free. He's gonna check it out. Everything should be fine. I mean, if there's a problem, then hey, it's still gonna be under warranty. Any leaks or anything like that. So anything he has to replace, he'll take care of it. But yeah, so I'm really glad that I invested the money on it. I mean, hey, I when I got all those stimulus checks, I paid off my mobile home. I think I owed like $4,000 on it. So as soon as I got them, 2 years ago, like in 2019, I think is when they gave them to us. Boom! I just paid off the mobile home. I said that way, because at the time when I got it, it was like the lowest amount for mobile homes, for a loan. Now you can probably get a lower one, but back then it was like 10%. So I was like, yeah, I better pay it off, less hassle, which I mean, I wasn't paying too much for it. I mean, I was paying like about 300 and something, like $380 a month for it, and I paid it. Let me see, I paid it off early because I paid it off in 26, it was 25. Yeah, I paid it off in 23 years. And it was going to be 30 years. So I paid it off real early. Yeah, I got the train today. That's why I come early, man. Luckily it was one of those fast. Why the arm went up only on one side? That's crazy. Got stuck. The railroad crossing thing didn't go up on the other side. I made sure I checked, make sure no train was coming. Yeah, so yeah, it was a good investment. I mean, if you're getting those high bills, because I was when I first purchased my mobile home, it came with the AC, and I remember my wife, she used to have freezes, man. She used to put the AC at like 72 degrees, man. We were like freezing inside the house. I had to wear sweatpants, to bed in the summertime, man, because it was so damn cold. And I mean, my highest bill were like 160, and and we're talking real hot summers, So it was working real good, for the first like 5 years. Then after 5 years, then something started messing up. Got that replaced. Then another 5 years, another part, So, I was taking care of it, every time something would mess up, I would replace the parts, Because one time there was a part that was like it was the electrical box for where all the electrical connections go into, and that was the original one. And it was like he even told me, the guy, the AC guy told me, he goes, you know what? He goes, your electrical box is the original one. He goes, it's still working, but it's gonna start messing up, and it's gonna start using up more electricity. And yeah, it did, man. In fact, all of a sudden, one month, man, the electricity from like years before, it went up $100 difference. So he replaced that part, and man, my electric bill went down. But then he told me, because the compressor was the only thing that was still original on it, and it needed to get replaced. So, and I said, yeah, you know what? And then if I would have replaced the AC, like say, he said, if I would have replaced it 2 years ago, but I didn't have the money 2 years ago, that would have cost me half of what it cost. So like I paid seven. I would have probably paid about maybe like a little bit over 4,000 for it. So but yeah, it's like, let's see who was in here. Who's in here? Let me see. Trying to read the chat here. Mitz. Carl, welcome. What's up, Carl, welcome. Williams. Carl, what's up? Robert. Dance 87, welcome. Crimson Ghost. Granja. Bienvenido, Granja. Hola. Yeah, you want to have it at 77. That's actually 78. Because where I work at, they they pay the electric bill there, and they suggest 78 degrees is the best temperature to save energy. And then also you want to wash clothes and stuff. You don't want to wash anything from 4 to 8. Those 4 hours, you don't want to use any heavy appliances, because that's when it's going to be the hottest, and it's going to it's going to use more energy that time. Jaden, welcome. What's up? Yeah, 72. Yeah, in the wintertime, I pay like them kind of bills, But we'll see now with the heater, because it's electric now. This one, the old one was gas. Yeah. I mean, we cook stuff in the oven, but it still keeps the, because my mobile home has a lot, like it has 2 vents in the kitchen, has 2 vents in the living room. It has another, it has a vent in the laundry room. It doesn't, but in the bathrooms it has vents. In all 3 bedrooms it has vents. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with laundry, and then has my living room is 10 by 14. My kitchen is 10 by 14. It has like a dining area, so it's pretty big, Hey, Tony, Venus, what's up? Buenos, Venus, go check out Venus Martinez. She's bilingual, Spanish speaking also. Tony, he does Hot Wheels. Yeah, and there's Zelda. Zelda also does Hot Wheels. So check out all them amazing channels on my community tab. Thank everybody for coming in. Everybody that gave me a thumbs up. If you haven't done it, do it on the way out. Make sure you share out the live. Thanks everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending whatever time it is, wherever you're at. I'm from California, Southern California. So it's hot out here in the desert, man. But thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good one. Going to be going into work now. Till next time, as Keys from Keys Constrictor says, call your mama, tell her you love her, because you don't know how long you're going to have her. So, everybody have a good one. God bless. Till next time. Bye bye, everybody.